Drop my phone.
That was perfect.
Welcome back to another episode of the podcast. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Josh.
Here with
Nate, the producer.
And returning special guest.
This is crazy.
Jess.
Okay. And
Do
this
we
is
have the do we have the like money to have a guest on again?
and this is the Off-Brand Promised Land. Episode number, it would be 28.
Yes, sir.
We're almost to 30, man.
Almost.
Wow.
We're kicking.
Look what happens when you post on time. You see that?
Yeah, right?
I got wires going everywhere. All right. So how are we going to start this? Do we want to start? We're going to start with Nate this time. Nate,
Okay.
how you doing? Nobody cares. Josh? I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, father.
I'm doing well.
Yeah. I heard you're getting stronger, man.
He is.
You want to talk about that?
Physically, yes.
Mhm.
I've been doing a little bit of workouts, like in the mornings, at nights, randomly, at other times of the day as well.
Okay. So who are you trying to get strong for?
Women.
Here we go. Plural.
Don't
right?
lie.
Not a woman.
Well, I don't have a
Women.
specific one yet, so I'm just trying to, make
Get all of them.
myself more desirable to just, them at large. And then maybe I can get one of them to just, be like, ooh,
Feels so much better.
you see that guy there?
He's kind of cute.
He's
And
kind of
he's
cute. And he doesn't look like he has the muscle strength of an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
I'd find that a little attractive.
I would too.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Yeah.
All right. Josh, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man.
You look nice, man.
Thank you, bro.
It's a good sweater.
Thank you. Hey. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I stole it from my brother.
Oh, well,
but-
Nick, I like your sweater.
Yeah,
Does he
right.
listen to these?
I don't know.
That's a no.
I don't know. I guess I'll find out
Yeah.
if he says something about me taking his shirts.
Yeah.
I'll sometimes wait till he's, not
Gone.
around, and
Yeah.
I'll just check his closet, be like, can I? Oh, that would look nice with the.
There you go.
I had a nice maroon dress shirt I wore like a week or two ago. That I took for him. So it's a nice Calvin Klein one. But I digress.
You do.
I'm doing good.
Good
Can't
job.
complain. Loving life and living good.
There you go.
Living good. I can't complain. Is it you or Jess next? Like who do
Be
we?
Jess. I'm last.
Hetsika,
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's been a week. Anything happened in your week?
Anything cool? Anything
No.
fun?
I've slept,
Okay.
cried a lot,
Why?
just for fun.
Just a normal
Just-
week for Jess.
Okay.
You don't cry a lot?
Why is Bobby FaceTiming me?
Ignore him.
Oh, it said call
Jordan.
Phil. Never mind.
Jordan.
And just hanging
How
out.
are you
Yeah.
doing?
Oh,
Friend.
how am I doing?
How are
Thank you.
you
You
doing?
actually asked me. I appreciate that.
Well, yeah, you usually just jump in, so I thought I'd,
I
yeah.
get you. I'm actually doing pretty well. Fatherhood, it's going as it's going.
This guy.
He's doing a lot, man. He pooped twice. Changed his diaper and whatnot. So that's going great.
Yeah.
Work is work. Can't really complain. Doing a lot of training, things like that.
Right.
What else? That's really about it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's about it. So life is life, and
There we
can't
go,
really
man.
complain.
There we go.
Short and sweet from your boy.
Short and sweet.
Are you guys ready?
I
for
am,
the-
but just like to acknowledge Jess. Jess, thank you for being on this podcast again.
Yeah.
Again.
Our,
Returning
this,
guest.
this is. I feel like she is our number one supporter.
Maybe. This is a good chance.
It
We
used
don't
to be
know.
Bobby.
Unless there's someone out there watching religiously. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
But,
maybe.
But Jess,
And if you are-
Jess, you are a real one.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, I actually watch it.
Yeah.
Really?
And listen, yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow. There you go. So you
Yeah.
watched yourself last week.
Of course.
I did.
Wow.
course.
How'd that feel?
I hated it.
Right.
Oh.
You get used to it. You do. I used to hate the way I sounded.
Yeah.
Like it was like you'd hear yourself. Ooh, that's what I
Like,
sound
why
like.
did I say that?
Yeah.
That happens a lot. I've said a lot of things here, and I'm like,
Nope.
I remember our first podcast. Well, it was our demo.
Yeah.
We the more I kept talking, the more I was like, dang, I suck.
right. Both of us. We were like, we're kind of the worst.
It was like a lot of
Wasn't
like.
that the title? We're kind of the worst.
We're kind of the worst
Yeah.
because it was like a revelation as we went on through the podcast.
Yeah.
Like
We're very
You know-
toxic, man.
we kind of like suck.
Yeah.
So
I would agree.
yeah,
I feel like I have to talk like this into my mic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay.
There you go.
Continue.
There you go. But yeah. So Jess, welcome to
The off-brand promise
the
land.
off-brand team.
You're one of the non-cult babies, as we like to say.
I don't even know what that means, but
All right.
there you go.
There we
That's
go.
got to be an honor somehow.
I would
maybe.
say so. I mean, it's us and Nate. You know what I mean?
And Nate,
You know.
the producer,
There you go.
Father Nate.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
So yeah,
All right.
good.
You ready?
Sure.
Let's get it going. Alrighty. So what we're gonna do first, I have questions specifically for you.
There
But
we go.
First, what we're gonna do, I want to do guess that phobia.
Guess that phobia.
Guess that phobia. Okay.
I didn't even. How does this work?
I'm gonna say the phobia name, and you're gonna say it's the fear of what.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
Nate, you can chime in as well.
I might know some of these. We'll see.
I doubt it. Helophobia.
Helophobia.
I would guess it's fear of the sun.
You would be correct.
What? How did you know that?
Because helio means sun.
Yes, it does.
I was thinking helium.
I was thinking
balloons.
helium. I was gonna say like afraid of the sky,
Yeah.
like afraid of
Mm.
flying. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Okay. You should know this one. You all should know this one.
I probably-
Claustrophobia.
Oh, that's a fear of tight
Is-
spaces.
Mhm.
Afraid of Santa Claus.
Yes.
Oh!
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Don't
Stop it, Patrick.
stop that language.
You're scaring him.
Okay. Anoclophobia.
What?
Anoclophobia.
Anoclophobia. That's a tongue twister right there.
Fear of plants.
Fear
No.
of chlorine.
Fear of fungus.
What do you guess? You're wrong twice.
Fear of skeletons.
Fear
No.
of
The
toes.
fear of clowns.
Mm.
So
Mm.
you have
Yeah,
that
that.
one.
I am terrified of clowns, yes. So that's why I was like, I should write that one down. I know what
Mm.
it is. Aerophobia.
Aerophobia.
Mm-hmm. Spelled AERO phobia.
Aero.
That should give you guys
Fear
a
of
hint.
working out.
No.
Fear of air.
No.
Close.
Fear of not having air.
No. You're wrong again.
Suffocation. Okay.
Fear of. Let me try. Arrows. Arrow.
Like aerobics.
Arab. Fear of terrorists.
I knew as soon as you said that, I knew that's where you were going. I was like, he's going to say the fear of terror.
Fear of Muslim. I don't know. See, this is what I mean.
Here at the Off-Brand
Here's
Promised Land,
here's
we
what
love
I mean.
all races.
I'll say things and I'm like, crap. Like they came out of my mouth. You
We
think I'd be
love-
able to say to stop?
We love diversity here at the Off-Brand Promised
I do. My uncle is Arabic, but I couldn't stop. I just went.
So what? Never mind. I was gonna say,
Why? Help me.
it's the fear of flying.
Air.
that-
That's what I was.
Aero,
That's
like
what I meant.
aerospace.
Oh, yeah, that makes
Because
sense.
like
Yeah.
terrorists,
We
they
saw
like to
that
fly
the
planes,
last
don't they?
I don't want to be a part of this anymore.
Whoa, hold up.
All right.
Nothing
we're
we
just
say
gonna
on this
skip.
podcast.
We're gonna skip the phobia section.
Nothing we.
because-
No. Wait. No, keep going. Keep
Okay.
going.
Well, it's
Okay.
Nothing we say. Hey. So what's the next? I don't know what to say.
Glossophobia.
Oh, gloss.
You should know this one.
Should I?
Yes.
This is the second time, Jess.
Fear of speaking in tongues.
No, but
glossalia.
You're
Because that's
oddly
what the
close.
term is.
What?
Oh, I am.
Fear of different languages?
no,
Fear of tongues.
no. Fear of public speaking.
What's it called? Glossophobia?
Glossophobia.
Really?
Mhm.
Why was it called
Something
that?
with glossier or glossier or whatever is your tongue.
Well,
Really?
Right?
glossolalia
I don't know.
is speaking in tongues. So my guess is it has to do with like the root
The speech.
of the word.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So fear of public speaking.
Yep.
Most common fear, I think.
That and claustrophobia. Yes.
Well, that and fear of death.
Yes.
They say.
that was on here.
In
But
fact, I think
forget the name,
technically the
but-
fear of crowds and public speaking is actually more common than fear of heights and death.
Oh, I'm totally scared of crowds. That's why I moved out.
Move
into
out
the middle of nowhere.
Moved out in the hick towns.
Yeah.
Good old Dale Squires.
Yeah.
Living amongst the country folk in the community.
Country phobia.
Country phobia?
Mm-hmm. Is
Scared
fear
of
of the
hicks?
country.
Yeah.
Arachnophobia.
Spiders.
Yes.
Ah, I knew that one.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
that was easy.
That was it. That was the last one.
Shout out.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was crazy.
That was you.
What do you mean me? I got some right.
Sometimes I'm surprised we're friends.
What do you mean?
I thought it was hilarious.
Oh, it was so funny. It was great.
Did I say something wrong?
No. Okay,
I
Jess,
was
you ready?
hey, I was giving it my all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
Those-
mark me down
I was
for,
about to
for
make a
giving my
joke.
educated guess?
I was about to make a joke and I didn't.
yeah, because you're not funny, Jordan.
I was gonna say those terrorists gave their all. As well.
Oh. Whoa! Why would you say something like that?
Shut up.
You're so.
I hate you.
Can we even we might have to edit that out, but well. Yeah.
Okay, Jess, are you ready?
Yeah.
Hesika.
So, you get a husband.
Okay.
She does.
Imagine a fine young man, right? Or older
doubt
man, depending, right?
Mhm.
Would you rather your like dream home be on the beach or in the woods, like a cabin in the woods?
Mm.
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 Write this down.
I think in the woods.
Okay. What got it? Okay.
So she's attracted to murderers.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got you.
Okay.
Got you.
Why though? Why? Like, okay, instead of on the beach.
I know. I'm conflicted. I don't know. I've
Yeah.
always.
So they're not bad options, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Both bad options. Okay. Would you prefer like a house in the city?
They're not.
No,
bad
I said they're not
options.
bad
Oh, they're not bad options.
Yeah, they're both
Oh,
like
you would take either.
ideal.
What does it mean when you say house in the woods? What is that?
Like you can go like
Like, are you talking about
Hiking.
Like snowmobiling.
Yeah, stuff like
on,
that.
Trails and stuff.
outdoor activities.
middle of nowhere though?
No, like 15
Like Nate
minutes.
level of
You're
nowhere?
Right, like 15 minutes from or 30 minutes from
But like
a town.
the ocean.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I've never been in the ocean.
Really?
Yeah, never. I was
Yeah,
afraid of
tough.
it.
Hmm.
bro.
My coach told me he
Perfect
was
love
like,
cast all over you, man.
That's
In
true.
Jesus' name, I just pray. Fire!
so yeah, my coach told me like the wave will take me and I'll be like lost at sea, and that's scary because I can tread water, but like yeah, everyone.
If you ever it's called the riptide. If you ever get caught in the riptide, don't go back. Go horizontal until you stop getting pulled. That's the trick.
there you go.
Because people, what happens,
They keep going and they
they
tire
gets
themselves
tied
out.
and they tire themselves out and then they.
Mm.
Yeah, so
Just
you
like
go,
that.
you go,
With it.
or yeah, with it.
Yeah,
But I mean, it's kind of
it's gonna push you.
you want to
so
go
sideways.
horizontal,
Yeah,
until you're out of it. Because
Mhm.
yeah, it's not
yeah,
the length of the ocean.
got you.
So just know that.
I will. I'll remember that.
All right.
Because if you drown in the ocean, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay.
Okay. So,
There you go.
but Nate,
What
well,
about
actually,
you?
Answering these?
wait,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So, what was the reason why the woods? Just because of the activities you could do, or
I think there is a safety level, like, because I want kids, and
Mhm.
living on a body of water is just kind of
Oh,
a
okay.
little bit scary.
Yeah,
Got it.
And
get you.
then-
Get you.
I never even thought about that. See,
Um,
It's a mother's
Like,
brain right
Yeah.
there.
living
that
in
is.
the woods, there's just so many opportunities. Like, you can do anything.
That's true.
It's so fun.
yeah, get killed by like a Wendigo.
What's that?
That's like you ever see those like conspiracy theories and like there's those weird mythical. Never mind.
Okay.
Uh,
It's like,
Nate.
Can you like imagine
what would
the
you?
snow
Well, we already know what Nate would pick.
in the trees?
Nate,
He'd
beach
pick a
or
cab-
woods?
He'd pick a cabin.
No,
You wouldn't?
I love swimming.
Boom.
Oh.
I would love to be on the water. My problem
Private
with
beach.
most beach
Mm.
houses though is that there'd have to be a qualification is that I'd still need to have land.
Mhm.
Like there's so many
Mm.
beach houses
They
where
had like
you
no land.
like you can reach out your window and like high five your neighbor through his window.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, I don't want that.
Yeah.
So like if I could have like a beach house like with
Giant
land,
property.
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But like if
That's
it's
cool.
a beach house where I can touch my neighbor,
Are we
Ooh,
talking
I want
about ocean beach house or lake beach house?
either I like both.
Which would you prefer?
Ocean.
I would say lake.
Really?
Yeah.
I
It's
felt
mainly
like
due
you'd
to
say
the
lake.
safety reasons
Yeah,
that
I guess
Jess
you're right.
talked about
Yeah, yeah,
because
Does that change your answer?
but I'll
all?
also teach
I live
my
on a lake now.
So, does that change your answer though?
Not all of us are rich, Jess. Sorry. I kind of
Um,
lashed out there. Forgive me.
It's. I would do both. I'm not. I wouldn't be mad about either.
Yeah.
Okay, so
There you go.
Okay,
But I will say.
but lake or ocean? If you okay, how about that? Would it be lake or ocean? If you had a choice.
Ocean.
Okay. So okay, got it.
Did you guys know that I almost bought a lake house? Like I was this close to
Really?
buying a lake house.
Hmm.
But it turns out they needed like the whole septic field redone and that was going to cost $45,000
Wow.
and I wasn't about to drop
$45,000.
Well,
yeah.
in addition to buying the house.
Right.
It's like you have to put the money down to buy the house, and then they're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, by the way, when you move in, you have to pay $45,000 to redo the entire septic system."
Just get a porta-john.
And then what?
Saw
Go
$1
outside
million
to use the
done,
bathroom in
so.
the middle of winter?
Yeah. That's what I had to use when I'd be on my dad's job site. That sucked.
Yeah,
But you got used
didn't
to
live
it.
at your dad's job site.
Yeah, but I used the bathroom plenty of times there.
You do. You use the bathroom like 5 times a day.
I drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
And
You eat right. Eat
and
healthy.
I eat good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It comes
you-
out good.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm saying?
guess. Okay. Question number 2.
Did
Okay.
you guys not answer?
Well, it was really for
Beach.
you.
Oh, okay.
I
sorry,
said
sorry.
beach as well, but I mean,
Easy.
like I said, these questions are for you, Jess.
Easy.
Okay. How long before you feel like you should meet your boyfriend's parents? How many dates?
I think I don't really have a timeline on this. I think it's whenever they're ready.
Mm.
As long as they see something with you and they want you to be a part of that world,
Mhm.
that's when it should happen.
Fair enough. What about you, man? How many dates before your girl should meet your parents?
Well,
Never.
I
Sorry. I'm kidding.
I don't know.
It's been a while.
Well, it's been a while, but every relationship I've ever been in, I met her parents before I dated her.
Okay.
So, and I would hang out at the girl's house
Mm.
a lot.
Yeah.
So whether it was, my longest ex or even the one I dated for like 6-7 months
Yeah.
or even, and the one I dated, my very first girlfriend, because she went to the same church, so I knew her parents.
Right.
So I don't know. I guess it would depend on the situation.
Yeah. I think it is
how
situational.
you know each other, because like if
Yeah.
it's a friend or if it's someone you've known and like their parent, like
Right.
it
It's a
doesn't
little
matter.
different.
Like,
yeah, because
so,
you already know them.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, it's never mattered too much. Until I talked to you guys, I've never even known that was something that was a big deal. I
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
oh hey, what's up? I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
So,
for sure.
I've also never had a short-term relationship.
That's also true.
So
That
7
is true.
months. Well, okay, besides Maggie, but 7 months was my
Yeah.
shortest.
Yeah, and that's pretty long.
So
yeah. My
yeah.
longest was 9 months.
Longest was 9.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, bro. Mine was 4.
Years. Yeah.
4 years. What about
Yeah. What about you, Nate?
Nathaniel?
How many dates before you're like, I need to meet your mama?
I mean, I wouldn't say a certain number, but it's definitely sooner rather than later.
Mm.
So my rule is, if I go on a 4th date with a girl, that means that I've already gotten like all my deal breaker questions out of the way. And I kind of know, generally or not, whether this is the kind of girl that I could marry. And then after that, I just need to figure out personality stuff and how we mesh together. And I think that would be a valuable time to bring my parents in, because they can kind of see if
What you
she
can't
is
see?
Yeah, like to see if she's like a good fit for me or not. Because like when I brought Marissa to my parents, they were like, oh, she's nice. And then like after I broke up with her, they were like, oh, that's yeah, we saw that coming. I'm like, why
Yeah.
didn't you tell me?
Right? They always wait.
Yeah,
Always
I'm
wait
like,
till
you
after.
should have told me.
I think there's some like wisdom though in having you figure that out for
Yeah,
yourself.
because
Yeah.
you learn, right?
Yeah,
So,
my parents had told me like in my past, like the past relationships I've been like,
Yeah.
we didn't think that was gonna work,
mm.
but they
It's
allowed me to
inevitable.
kind of figure at
Same.
4 years, but like shoot, they allowed me still to do it myself, which I respected for, and
Would you have listened though?
no, absolutely not.
And I think that's why they wait.
Yeah, and I think they knew that they knew me, so
My dad just straight up told me. He's
Yeah.
like, that's not gonna work, bro.
yeah,
He's like, if you want to keep being an idiot, you can. He's like, that's not gonna work.
yeah,
And it didn't. And he was like, I told you.
yeah.
So, my parents are very they don't. It's not that they don't care. They're
Yeah.
very like, we want you to know beforehand, right? And because they're also trying to protect you from like being hurt, right? So, and I was like,
Who do you think knows, like, who's best for you out of your parents about it? Do you think it's both of them that would have a great
My dad,
understanding, or
sure.
would it be like your mom? Because I don't know. I feel like my mom. I feel like the mom would know, or like the opposite.
you might be right.
Just because it's like the opposite gender. I don't know. I feel like
Maybe.
they understand that side more.
Yeah.
you know, and they understand you.
Right.
So and
That's-
like though it's compatible. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of people tend to marry.
Someone like their parents.
Obviously,
Right,
if it's a
right, right.
healthy relationship, if
Yeah,
you have
yeah,
a
yeah.
good relationship, but
Right,
like
right.
that's you type to tend to emulate who.
Mhm.
Oh.
Because that's all you see.
Right.
Right. And that's
Yeah.
who you look up to. This is like your first person like
Yeah.
you love, right? The first person I ever loved is my mom.
Yeah.
So I get it.
First lady.
Yeah, first lady we'll say. Yeah. I would say so my mom like knows if it's gonna work like immediately. She's
Mhm.
always like, it'll work. Like I can see it. Unless like something down the road, then she's like, oh okay. But usually she's like, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
So like my relationship now, she was like, yeah, I can see it. And I'm like, okay, well, yeah, sir. But then there's also in the past, she'd be like, I'll give it 4 months. And then like 4 months later, it's like done. I'm like, how do you know that?
Your mom's somewhat of a prophet.
Yeah, my mom, I mean, we have our
Prophet
ups and
Kathy.
downs, man. But
Prophet Kathy.
she does know me. Yeah, Sister Kathy.
Sister
She probably isn't watching this. But if you are,
Hallelujah.
hi. All right. What about you? You already answered?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
You answered? Next question.
Next one. Por favor.
Do you want your boyfriend to still propose if your parents say no?
Ooh.
I think yes, because they don't have to live with him and they don't have to marry him.
What about you? What are you doing? Well, if you ask and her parents
Yeah.
say no, are you still proposing?
I either suck or her parents
Suck.
like the only situation I could ever imagine that happening is if like the girl I'm with, their parents are like atheists
Yeah.
and are like absolutely not. This guy's a lunatic. He's a psychopath. Like he believes a whole like that's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
And in that case,
What if they just don't like you?
Yeah. What if they don't like you? They can
well,
just
that's
not
an
like
option. That doesn't happen.
you. All right. You
No,
remember last
no.
week when we talked about confidence becoming arrogant? Just a thought. You know what I'm saying?
If you don't like me, what's wrong with you? That's what I'm
You're
saying.
you don't know what you're talking
Like,
about.
do you know who I am? I'm a JV state champ bowler. I'm a former outlaw baseball team member. I was a catcher, okay?
Ooh.
Starting catcher. I batted like 800 on my travel baseball team. I'm the man.
That's so cool.
Right? I know, right? Yeah, I was just like, it was kind of like whatever, but yeah. But no, in all seriousness, I don't know. That's tough.
Yeah. Okay. So you don't know if you're asking.
I might.
You think you'd wait?
I would.
Longer?
I would be persistent. Like
Mhm.
I don't know if I'd like. I might tell obviously I'd be like your parents said no, but like I want
this.
them. Like, I
Exactly.
want them to know how bad I want this.
Mhm.
And like I'd go I'd be like, what do you need me to do? Like is because it might just be like, oh, we don't like that you're not at this point in your life.
Mhm.
Okay, I can respect that. If it's just like you don't like me,
Mhm.
there's only so much I can do because I'm not gonna put on like an act.
Right. That's
and,
the thing.
And if I love your daughter and
she loves
I'm
me.
I'm sorry you don't. But like
right.
this is the way it is. Not I
Right.
I'm gonna take care of her. So it's I don't know.
Yeah. What about you, Nate? What do you think?
I ask for blessing, not permission.
That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. I think it's not. You're
I'm
not
doing
ask-
it regardless.
Right. I think it's more of like you're letting them know.
Yeah.
Like this is the plan I have, and like I'm telling you, I'm going to take care of your daughter. Period.
Yeah.
I don't think it's of am I allowed to, because she's a grown woman
Right.
and I'm a grown man.
Yeah.
And if I feel like I love her enough to spend the rest of my life with her and promise to take care of her and put her first, like other than God, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like so. And you don't like that,
Right.
I'm not asking you.
No. Yeah. For
I'm
sure.
asking her. So it would definitely, I would want to know why they say no. Like
Yeah.
you said, would figure out why. And then I would go and tell her, be like, hey, talk to your parents. They said they don't really approve. That doesn't change how I feel though.
Yeah.
And, like I still want this and I still want you to be like with me forever. So I just want you to know that,
Mhm.
blah, blah, and then go about my day.
Yeah.
Get that ring, get down on that knee and say, Baby.
That's it.
Please don't propose like that.
Baby.
No, you don't think so?
No.
Baby.
You won my heart, man.
You
Whoa. What did you just call me?
You so fine, you bring sight to the blind.
Ooh. I wish you were mine.
Exactly. You get it.
Come
You
on.
get it. You get it. Okay. Moving on. Sorry. Okay. What is your most embarrassing date experience?
Ooh. The most. Or give us A.
Or an A.
If there's not
Yeah.
one more.
No, I was gonna say I've never really went on a lot of dates.
What time are we at?
25 minutes.
Oh, wow, okay. We're good. We're making good time.
Yeah,
good time.
We're good.
I went on a date one time
Mm-hmm.
and I slept through almost all of it. And then I had a really bad headache and he just kept taking me everywhere and then I threw up. Yeah. Outside of his truck. I was just like
Mm.
yeah.
You guys go on another date?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
He's a
'Cause
real
I was
one.
gonna say-
He's a real one.
I was gonna say
He's a real
like
one.
sleep through the whole thing, throw up, call it a night.
Yeah.
Me personally, though, I would have been like, she's not interested in me, bro.
Well, she
can't
she was
help it.
sick
I
though.
get
You
I
know,
don't,
like,
I don't. But how do
if
you
you're
know
throwing-
that?
if you're
And,
throwing
like,
up
I
though,
told him.
yeah.
Oh,
was
okay. I didn't know if
'Cause
she told
after
me.
he like picked me up and everything, and we were going to the movie. I was like, oh, okay. Like, I get really bad migraines. Like, I think I'm starting to get one. And he was like, oh, okay. But we had to drive so far
Oof.
to go anywhere because I lived in nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
So we drove like 45 minutes to the nearest city, and we're just like, okay, I'll just push through, and we'll go to this dinner and this movie. And
Dang.
I was like, I can't see.
Yeah.
And I was just like throwing up.
Dang.
I guess it wasn't that embarrassing, but
Yeah. I mean, it's embarrassing in the
Yeah.
fact that like you wouldn't want it to happen. I
Yeah.
understand. So, what about you, big man?
I don't know if I had like any really embarrassing date stories.
Yeah.
I mean, I got in a relationship when I was 15, so like.
Everything at 15 is embarrassing. Like,
But
on a date.
okay. Well, no, I guess
anything you did. Was
Okay,
embarrassing.
I guess with my first, the girl I dated first, me going to the mall, like we got dropped off at the date and stuff.
That's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing, but it's like also I was 14, so like
Like I said, everything
we walked
you do.
around. Yeah, no, I remember though. What was embarrassing is we like I was determined to have my first kiss, and I totally chickened out. And it was that was really embarrassing because
That is also embarrassing.
you know those moments where you like lock eyes
Mm-hmm.
and both you know
Mm.
what's like what you're both thinking of.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That happened and nothing happened. You know what I mean? Like it's just one of those
Yeah.
moments. I was terrified though. Like
It's
like
scary.
like first kiss, your heart.
But the first kiss with anyone is kind of a little.
Yeah, but like at the same time, I don't know. I never like when my next after I had my first kiss.
Yeah.
And then we didn't work out, and I dated someone else. Yeah, you get those like butterflies, nerves, but like you're like, I know what I'm doing. Like you know, like.
But do you know what you're doing at 15?
Well, I the second girl I dated, I was 18. I was 19, 18, 19. So.
Oh, okay. All right,
And I dated the previous one for like 2.5 years.
I get you, I get you.
So, and so I practiced. And no one's and she didn't sound bad. So
There you go.
like
That's
it's
all that
like,
matters.
Yeah, if you're just like, all right, here I go.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that first kiss.
Oof. Mm.
I can remember that. I can just remember the state I was in.
I was
But
like
yeah, no.
6.
When you
that
had your
doesn't count.
Yeah,
I know those don't count, but like I was very young. My first ever, I was like, I think it was kindergarten, preschool.
Yeah.
This girl came in a white dress. She wanted to marry me,
Yeah.
and she literally the next day she showed up in like a white dress at like kindercare. Never forget it. And my mom was like, "Aw," and I was like, "Help me. I don't know this girl.
What's her name?
I forget her name. I
Bro.
genuinely don't know."
Girl literally wanted to marry you at 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
Standard Jordan experience.
But I mean, you guys saw what I looked like in middle school, man.
She didn't, I guess.
Yeah.
yeah, the middle school picture was great.
that
I
was
loved
that was kind of embarrassing.
Bro.
What about you, Nate? Embarrassing. Shut up.
Um,
Embarrassing first date story.
So I
Or
have
just
like
date.
the smallest amount of dating experience here at the table, so I'm
Mhm.
not really having too much to draw on.
You definitely
here.
have a story that I'm thinking.
I have a
of.
story. I think I'm thinking what you're thinking.
I think we have a similar story that you could.
Okay,
Maybe
do
it
you
wasn't.
mi-
Oh,
I have do you mind filling me in? Like start.
you're the
because
only 10 I, see,
don't-
my friend.
Right.
Huh?
You're the only 10 I see.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, the thing is, it wasn't awkward for her.
We're talking about for
She
you.
ain't here, my
Okay, for
friend.
me, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
It's like for her, we're asking
okay,
you.
Viewers
Yeah.
watching at home, this is the
Have
story.
Have they heard about this
They've
or no?
never heard about it.
Okay.
You don't talk.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
Fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen.
So I decided to let a lady at church try setting me up with her niece.
Which, by the way, you would think would be safe.
And also, it's like someone I trust.
Yeah.
Maybe trusted.
Tid.
I'm not
Trusted.
I'm not so sure anymore. She blew that chance.
Yeah.
But like
If
you
she's
know,
listening to this.
like she's always
made
like been given good advice. Like she seems to like understand what it is that I'm looking for.
Right.
And so when she said, "Oh, I
No,
have
clearly
a niece,"
she didn't understand.
Well, I thought she did. That's where the story's
Sorry,
going.
I'm talking too much. Go ahead.
So she's
Shut
like,
up.
I have a niece who lives down south, and I'm like, okay, because this is the Harvest Fest at church. It's like I'm just walking around, and she's just blindsiding me out of nowhere, like, hey, I have this niece in Tennessee. You should talk to her. And I'm like, okay. So I talked to her for like texting, which I hate texting. You guys don't know this. These three all know it. Like I hate it with a burning passion. And so I text her and I talk to her on the phone like twice, and she seems really nice, you know. So my family and I were going on a cruise over Christmas break, and we were stopping in the town in Tennessee where she lives halfway through. So I flew down 2 days early so I could kind of meet her, hang out with her for a couple of days, and then my parents would meet me there, and then we'd drive the rest of the way to the cruise. So I fly all the way down there, and we just get started, you know, like having conversations in the car, driving from the airport, and already like my brain is just going, and
Dios mío.
because like, yeah, just I like having deep discussions with people, and I couldn't discuss anything with her because it's like she's never thought about it before, and
Yeah.
she refused to think like in the moment about it. Like she would just be like, oh, I don't know about that, and then just like try changing the conversation. I'm like, no, I'm trying to start like an actual deep conversation with you here to figure out like who you are as a person. And so basically it didn't work out at all. And then
Yeah.
also I didn't find her too attractive.
All right.
He ain't lying.
Well, there we go. All right. Well,
Yeah.
there you go. You guys heard a little bit about Nate.
Yeah, that's,
Wow, Nader
He's
time.
joined the misadventures of Jordan and Josh. So.
Right.
I
More
totally
like
forgot about
just Josh.
Hey, man.
With
you
Jordan tagging along.
know, a good story has to have someone, you know, a fall guy.
Yeah.
You just happen to be that fall guy.
Well, no.
My bedtime is at 10:30, guys.
Hmm.
Shut up. You're
Oh.
staying up.
Okay, I know.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Mine? Oh man, which one do I tell? There's so many. That sounds off. All right, fair enough. PG only
Dang.
for you listeners.
Calling you out.
Yeah, he did, and
You
I
ain't been so
respect you
PG,
for that.
have you?
Okay, PG. Okay, so here's one. I don't think I've told this one before. So, get down to IU, right? First week down there, right? Just get down, just move all my stuff in. Got my own apartment, got my pictures up, all cool, chilling. Girls on the volleyball team come to like introduce themselves. They're like, oh, woo, like the like track team is here. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, okay. And now keep in mind, it was very like sheltered before I went down to Indiana. So like I'm seeing everything for the first time. So like I'm able to do what I want, no responsibility. I can go anywhere. I don't have to ask anyone anything. This girl's 6'1".
Dang.
She's not gonna listen to this, so I'm dropping her name. Her name is Bree. Okay.
Just say her first. Yeah.
Yeah. So Bree comes up. She's like, hi, blah, blah, blah. Like, what's going on? This and this and that. We just start talking. Again, we're all sitting down. So she doesn't know how to. My legs are long, right? Longer.
Right.
So she didn't know how tall I was until I stood up. And I stood up and she was like, oh. I said, yeah. Well,
You got to work with what you got.
See what you see is what you get.
Yeah.
And it didn't bother her. She was like, okay, like, cool. Like, what are you doing, like, later today? I was like, I'm chilling. She's like, okay, we're having this party at, like, my apartment. You can come over, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Go to the party, cool. Talk, dance, everything's cool. PG, we danced, PG-wise. There was nothing gross about it.
Yeah.
Then she's like, do you want to, like, go on a date or anything like that after, like, a week
she
later?
asked you.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, cool. Again, she's like, I'm telling my friends, like, I'm like, oh, like, I'm going on this date with this girl, blah, blah, blah. And my friends are like, okay, like, blah, 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 what are you going to do, this and this and that. Didn't have a car. So, like, you know, I'm supposed to, like, go pick her up, do all this stuff. Don't have a car. Nothing. So she drives us to this, and it's, I forget, I think it was a Chinese restaurant. And get there, we're talking. The bill comes, and I go to, like, pat for my wallet. Not there. I said, I left my wallet. She just gave me this look like, I can tell you're 17. You know what I mean? Like, you're a child. And she was like 21, 22. So
She was a cougar.
yeah, something like that. But I was like, I left my wallet. And she just was like, all right. So I've never been more embarrassed in my entire life. I was
That
like,
sucks, dude.
I was like, dog.
Did you pay her in cash later?
Yeah, so I had cash, so I gave her the cash like when I got back, and then we still like hung out after, and everything was cool, and like she still wanted to like go on dates with me after that. So I was,
Okay.
like, it wasn't bad, but I
So
was
the story wasn't a total miss.
No,
Flop.
Yeah.
but it was so bad. Like for 3 days, I was like, I can't talk to her. I was like, I have to just like act like I disappeared. Forgot my wallet. I was like, oh yeah, no, I got it.
Bro.
Actually,
JK.
Did you know you didn't have Apple Pay probably?
no, I didn't have it back then, and so I was
Right.
like,
Because dude, that's actually saved me.
saved me so
sometimes.
many times.
Like, oh yeah, because you got your card on it. Yeah.
Right.
So
Oh man, I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed.
yeah, never had a story like that.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Now I always do that little.
But
I used to laugh at
life's
my
still
dad. He
young.
does like the little pat thing where he's like phone, wallet, key. Now I do that all the time, like phone, wallet, key.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
yeah.
So it's a dad thing that you just kind of keep with you. But
Yeah, you
yeah,
start
man.
patting, start groaning after you get out of a chair.
Yeah,
I've been doing that for years.
Same, dude.
yeah,
It just comes out of you after you hit a certain age.
yeah. Pause.
My hips start feeling a certain way. Oh, what is that? Oh crap!
Age.
I'm old.
Old.
The ripe age of 21.
Yeah, there you go.
21. Sorry.
Can you do something? Man. Okay. Are we ready for One's Gotta Go?
How many?
We're doing this
How many
again?
are we doing?
There's 1, 2. There's 5 of them.
Are they going to be ones that I know?
It's all food based.
Okay.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah. Okay. Ready?
See.
Mhm.
Steak,
Nope.
pasta, burgers, pizza.
I say get rid of burgers.
Oh no, you gotta go, bro. Pasta, bro.
I was really thinking
You would
about this.
never eat it again.
I could just have a chicken sandwich.
Nah. Whack.
Mm.
What about you?
I don't know.
You gotta pick. One's gotta go.
This game.
This is a good one.
That was real good.
But also, I'm not much of a beef guy, so that kind of.
And we're about to have some, so
You know, I've eaten this all the time.
I feel like I know which one you're gonna say.
it's pizza,
I knew it. Just I've never heard you say I want pizza, but you always say you want a good
but I eat it
burger.
a lot.
Yeah,
That's why I don't ever like crave it.
Yeah. So
It's
pizza,
tough to say.
burgers, pasta. Which one?
It's tough to say though, because
I know.
maybe it is burger,
No,
I
bro.
think it's burger.
no,
bro.
y'all
Maybe
crazy.
it is burger though. Let's
It's-
think about this.
I love a good burger.
A good burger.
but
No, you got to. You'll never eat a good burger again. Like that's
Yeah,
what this
but,
means.
like-
You get rid of it.
4th of July.
Bro,
Memorial
I don't know,
Day.
man.
A good grilled
Ah.
burger.
For sure, but let me get that filet mignon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me get that ribeye. Let me get that sirloin.
What about pasta?
I can
You-
I can substitute burgers with my steak, but I don't know what you're gonna substitute with pizza with. I don't know what man pasta hits different.
No, it doesn't.
It
There are
does.
so many different types of pasta, bro.
Why are you pointing at me like that?
I'm telling you, this is the right decision.
I feel attacked.
I don't know, man. I think
I'm doing pasta.
burgers gotta go.
I gotta do pasta.
What? Because what are you gonna do with a burger? It's the same
Eat it.
thing, bro. You throw some lettuce on there, maybe some barbecue sauce.
You can put egg
some
on there, you can
egg,
put
right? You can get a
guac,
little creative.
You can get creative, man. Mac and cheese. You can put mac and cheese on a burger. Fries.
It's still all
Sure.
kind of tasty. You can't.
But-
you can't put mac and cheese on it.
Yeah, you can.
You can't.
On what?
You gave up pasta.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's facts. That's facts. Sorry.
So
Gang,
what I'm
gang,
saying is, burger, you gotta go, my friend.
Yeah,
I'm getting rid of
I
pasta. I'm
think
sticking
so.
to it.
Because you can shoot. You can chicken
I make
sandwich,
a
bro.
lot of pasta.
That is true.
And
I
pasta,
eat pasta like almost every meal.
So
Like I couldn't do it. I love pasta.
good source of carbs too if you're trying to bulk.
Yeah, so is a burger though.
No, it ain't.
It is. It can be.
It
Depends what you
rice
put on
and,
it.
Rice and pasta, bro. That's the bulk carbs right there.
Anyway.
That's what you eat.
All
man,
right.
If you want to get
All right.
big, meaty. Oh. Why do we do that in slang?
I don't know.
Oh,
Okay.
Hated it.
don't lie.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Ice cream, brownies, cake, pie.
Cake.
Cake.
Come on.
Yeah.
Pie.
Cake.
No,
Cake.
pie. Okay, so
Pie's
this is
gross.
something I've been wanting to say for a while.
Okay.
Ooh.
There is so like I know we just had like great carrot cake on Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
but like I think cake is the most overhyped dessert
I would
that
agree.
exists in the world.
I would agree.
Because here's the thing: how many times have you gone to a birthday party and you've been like, "Oh, that cake wasn't very good"? But
Yeah.
how many times have you gone to someone's house, eaten a homemade pie, and been like, "That was gross"? Never.
No, I don't like pie. I
well-
can't stand it.
Oh well, I guess if you don't like pie, but like for someone who like
Yeah.
for most people who like
Yeah. I think that's the
kind of
thing.
enjoy
I don't
If I
like cake.
liked pie, I probably would say because I don't like cake
There's
either.
a lot of different types of pie, though, bro. Like,
That's the thing.
there's some chocolate pie. Have you ever had chocolate pie?
No.
Ooh, that's actually like my least
Pecan?
favorite.
Pecan.
To me,
pecan.
bro. No, pie's
Pecan.
really good though. Like you got so many options.
Yeah.
Cake, bro. There ain't a lot you can do with that.
The thing, I think,
Too.
like I said,
I'd take
what'd you
cheesecake
say?
over that.
I think I like pie, but I think I would have to get rid of it as well.
Pie's got to go.
Yeah.
Just because I would rather never eat pie again. It doesn't bother me. Cake, there are like
cupcakes, bro.
like caramel
Are you
cake.
including cupcakes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're getting rid of that too. It's
Yeah,
I think
no,
it's
it's
all
not.
cakes, Josh.
Yeah.
That's all- it's
like
gone.
caramel cake is so good.
The only thing I would miss is carrot cake, but like
Or
or
I could give
I'd
up
be like,
carrot-
see you
coffee
never.
Cake.
Actually, you know what?
All right.
I actually take it
Why did we
back.
say- what-
Coffee
Because
cake.
since I ranked
I thought you said
carrot
something else.
cake over brownies, I think I have to get rid of brownies.
Wow.
But
Wait.
But it's not because I
What
like
about-
cake. It's because I like specifically carrot cake.
What about
Okay.
human cake? Does that count?
Yep. Human
Same.
cake's
Never
gotta
mind. I
go.
changed my answer.
Getting rid of pie, ladies and gentlemen.
Pie would go.
Immediately.
I like cake.
Okay. All right. Same. But yeah, this is a rated PG show.
Yeah.
Okay, eggs, bacon, waffles, or French toast.
Yeah, these all suck.
Eggs, bacon.
This makes it
Waffles.
hard. See, this is a good
Yeah.
one. It's better than last week's.
Waffles.
Same.
Just
No,
because
no,
pancakes are so
no,
similar in
no.
taste. The consistency's
No.
different.
French toast?
No.
What are you getting rid of?
Honestly,
Yeah.
you really want to know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bacon. Let me tell you why.
Really?
It was either bacon or eggs.
Yeah, I think waffles as well.
No. Are you kidding
Bacon?
me?
I
Over
don't know.
French toast? Ew.
Yeah, French
You don't like
toast?
French toast?
No,
You're
bro.
whack.
Bro,
You're whack.
breakfast food is whack.
You don't
Jordan?
even like French toast, and yet you got rid of bacon?
Yes.
Right. What are you talking about?
Bacon's terrible for you. You kidding me? It's the worst source of
So?
protein ever. Why would I even want that? Bro, let me just.
You don't
Breakfast
eat
food
bacon
sucks.
'cause
I'd
it's
get rid of
good
all
for
of them
you.
except waffles if I wanted to. Honestly, I like waffles. Waffles is like a dessert. I'd eat that for dessert. But like no, bro. Ew. Breakfast food sucks. You can't convince me. Especially sausage. Oh, that's the worst.
Sausage is
Terrible.
whack. That's why I didn't put it on here.
Yeah,
'cause I would've
but
got
guess
rid
what?
of it.
Guess what?
Yeah, all of us would have gotten
Yeah,
rid of
everyone would have said
sausage.
sausage.
Man, no.
I love
no.
sausage.
Okay, Jess wouldn't, but I
Not
think
that
most
way.
I'll
people-
live.
Yes, it is.
I'll live without bacon. I'll live
Pause.
without eggs.
I love sausage. That's the title.
You said what?
Jess
She said I love
says,
sausage.
I love sausage.
Yo.
That's the title. We're moving on. I hate you.
Maple
We have
sausage.
beef now. Me and you have beef, and me and
You don't
have
want this
beef.
smoke. You want this smoke.
All right.
Mr.
Apple juice, water, sweet tea, orange juice.
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea. Bro, sweet tea don't
As
even...
a member of the African American community, it is blasphemy to get rid of sweet tea. No. You said sweet tea. You said sweet tea. I now
Without-
have beef with you.
without
You and
hesitation.
what are you getting rid of?
Yeah, as soon as you said it, I was like, I don't even care.
Say it.
It's
Say it.
kind of difficult because I don't really like orange juice
Say it.
or sweet tea.
Orange juice.
No, you want to say it.
Orange juice.
What are you doing over there?
You guys are all getting rid of sweet tea.
Exactly. That's
I'm-
exactly
Shut
what I'm
up,
saying.
Bobby!
The thing is,
You
I've
ain't
been-
on this
The
podcast.
thing is, I've
Sweet
been,
tea is
Orange
pointless.
juice is out of
The
there.
thing is, I've been
What?
starting to drink teas, and I'm actually rather
Hey, yo.
liking it. So just as a precaution,
You
I
about
think
to
I'm
say
gonna get rid of
something
orange
stupid.
juice.
Thank you.
I knew it.
You like orange juice?
Yes, bro.
But you don't like breakfast foods, but you like orange juice? You make no sense. And you, what are you getting rid of? Sweet tea? Why?
I just don't like it.
It ain't worth
It
nothing, bro.
tastes like
It's like
sugar.
a diluted lemonade.
What?
Sweet tea,
Is good.
bro. I like
A
unsweet
McDonald's-
tea better.
Yeah, I think I like unsweet tea better as well.
Yeah, but you don't even taste it. Have you ever put sugar in tea? You don't even. It doesn't taste like nothing.
I hate you.
Are you talking about those flavored sweet teas? Yeah, it's like it's like a worse lemonade.
Said sweet tea. Oh my gosh. You guys are lucky it's March. You guys didn't
I
say
ain't
that a
lucky.
few weeks ago. All right. Strawberries, pineapple,
Say- Ooh.
grapes, or apples?
Pineapple.
Apple.
Whoa. Whoa.
What?
Wow.
Yo, I thought we were friends. You just said pineapple?
I am allergic to it.
That doesn't matter. Firm it. Take it. You eat it anyway.
Blasphemy! Crucify!
You eat pineapple anyway.
I can't.
Say you
anymore.
don't. Say you don't eat
I
pineapple.
just had a piece the other day,
All
and I
right.
had the worst reaction I've had to it yet.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
She got a little bit of excuse though.
So
Apple.
I'm getting rid of it.
Honestly, I'd probably get rid of grapes. I feel like I eat them the least.
I think I'm getting rid of
And
grapes.
I like
you
eating-
love strawberries.
I love strawberries.
You love strawberries.
Mm.
What are you getting rid of?
I got rid of apple
Okay.
Apple a day keeps the
Ma-
doc away.
because I
You
love
don't eat an
pineapple.
apple a day.
I love
I eat a lot of
pineapple.
apples.
Grapes are awesome along
the
with
whole
the juice.
thing.
I love grape juice.
Grape juice is also
And,
really good.
Really?
Yes.
What was the
It's a
other
black
one?
specialty.
Strawberry.
Mm.
I love strawberries. And apples, like honestly, like there's nothing like when you bite into a good Honey
I said a
Crisp.
cold chill. That was weird.
Like Honey Crisps are great,
Mhm.
but like that's like, I mean, I could live without an apple. And apple juice is so overrated.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, the orange juice still goes for you.
I can't believe it. This was a good one. That was good. I did good on that.
I
Proud
don't,
of
bro.
myself.
Listen, apples are good. Y'all just
You
don't
eat
eat
the whole
apple.
apple.
Y'all don't eat apples, right? That's probably your biggest problem,
You eat the cores like a weirdo.
bro. You gotta eat the whole thing.
Pause.
Spit out the seeds, you know,
Pause. No, it's not meant to be eaten.
and just leave the stem. You like that? You like that?
No.
That's me. Throwing my stem off.
I can see
Saving
that.
the earth.
I can see that. I can see that.
And then you spit out the seed. You just plant another apple tree right there.
I don't think that's how that works.
What are you, a scientist?
No.
Don't tell me how things work.
Alrighty. Last. What time are we at?
48 minutes.
All right. Last question.
Oh, we got another one.
Best date experience for all of us.
Oh, we're ending on a high note.
Yes. I know. We usually end on pretty low notes or pretty crazy notes. We're gonna end it nice and peaceful.
I have to
Okay.
think about it.
Okay. We'll go to you. You have 4 years of experience, so you should have one.
I mean, I have some. I did have some killer dates. Yeah. Go back in the memory bank. What did we? There was this date. It was like 2 days in a row, where like we had, and I don't remember exactly why it was so fun. We went to the mall, and it was one of those days where you just keep laughing. You know, like everything was funny.
Yeah.
We were just making each other laugh,
Aw.
and
The good old days.
Yeah, no, we were running around Bass Pro, just being stupid.
Yeah.
Which I know is surprising, right? Me being stupid. I've never.
1/3 idiot.
Yeah, 1/3. That's it. That's it. The rest of
It's stupid.
yeah, right. Yeah, and then we went to a movie and like I just remember like for 2 days straight, I just felt like we were laughing.
Mm.
And like it wasn't nothing specific we did. It was just like everything was enjoyable for no reason. And I remember us both like we had like pictures. We like took a ton of pictures from those days or from those 2 days. And like we always look back. Wow, that was so fun. We need to do that more often.
Yeah.
Didn't happen more often, but like no, I do remember it wasn't anything specific. It was just the enjoyment. We just both were just high on life.
Yeah.
High on life.
Yeah.
It's great.
There you go.
It's
What about you, Nate? Any good date ideas or date stories?
Yeah. So this would have been about a month-ish into my first relationship because I've only had one. I don't know why I made it sound like it was
Like
my
you've had
first of
several?
many. Yeah. So it was about a month into my first relationship. By this point, like I think I kissed her like the date before. Because I hung out with her like so much over the 2 months we were dating. So it's not like it was just like once on a weekend.
Yeah.
Like it was like almost every day for like 2 straight months.
Wow.
We hung out together because she was a gym rat. I mean, that's not where I'm going with this story.
I got you.
But so this is when I was still living with my parents.
Okay.
And so she came over. We watched some TV. She'd never seen Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. before.
There you go.
So we were watching it.
It started off really good.
And
That was really good.
so after we watched like one episode, I was like, I don't feel like sitting here anymore. And so we went. So my parents, they live like right off of a couple thousand acres of state land. Like it's just woods, it's trails, and all other sorts of cool stuff. And we basically just like held hands and walked through the woods and just like walked around and I don't know. Yeah, it was just cute.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
You come up with yours yet?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, mine was also, I think, more how I felt during it, but I had a pumpkin carving date.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
So I went to his house. We went to the store and got pumpkins. And when I got there, he wrote me a letter.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
So it's romantic.
Get you a guy that
Yeah.
writes letters.
Yeah.
Writing that down.
I used to do that.
Yeah? I can imagine you writing letters.
Bro, I have stacks of letters.
Yeah, I probably
I'd
did
do it too, yeah.
Yeah.
We used to communicate. We'd be during class. I'd pretend
You
like
would
I'm
write
taking
notes.
Write page long.
Constant.
And then like you fold it up.
Communication.
Give it at the end of the day. Like end of the day, we see each other. Be like, hey, I wrote you this.
I can imagine you do that. You be like, hey,
That was guess what?
I get this to
But
you.
that's like,
And you'd be like, all
Why were
right.
you texting me on my?
There you go. I got you.
Don't worry, baby. I got you.
There you go.
My dad has written my mom like a little love note every single morning for the last like 28 years they've been
I
married.
gotta step my game up, man.
Or 26,
That's
I
hot. Wow.
So there's like people I see that like give their like girls flowers like every week, like every Friday.
did you ever see the thing
It's
where,
gonna look terrible.
Right.
yeah, this guy says
yeah.
that he takes one flower out of the bouquet and keeps it. So when his starts to die, he's like, that's when I have to get her more flowers.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. And I'm like, that's a lot of dedication and commitment.
That's a lot of money.
I was
Right.
going to say that,
Yeah.
being cheap.
And it wouldn't even make it special anymore.
Right. You just expect, and then when she
Yeah.
doesn't get flowers, you know she's gonna be vexed.
So
She's gonna be
then,
upset. Right. Where are my flowers? You cheating on me? You don't love me anymore? You didn't give me flowers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you hear stories like that. You're like, why don't you do that to me?
Right. And then I'm like,
You can't
Shut
win,
up.
man. I can't win.
like I'm here,
Right?
right?
On a double date. Have you ever done that, bro?
Oh, double dates are terrible.
Bro, I
Hate them.
like. Oh, I remember I went on a double
Hate
date
'em.
with Alexis, and I remember like her and her ex at the time, or her boyfriend at the time, they would like talk saying something. And I remember they said something, and Lily looked at me like,
Right. And they give you that look like you should do that for me.
Well, Gavin does this with Alexis. Why don't?
Right,
I was
right.
like, oh my God.
Stop. And it's not even, so I want to take that back because I don't hate double dates. I think double dates can be fun. It's when subconsciously you're competing. Because like right? Like let's say you open it, like
And I don't
he
wanna do
opens the door
that.
for her, right? Now you're like, I got the next door. I gotta run and open it. Like I have to.
Yeah.
On
She
principle.
pull the chair out.
Right. Now I gotta go pull the
big-
chair out.
yeah.
Right. He buys. Oh yeah, I love you, girl. Just a kiss on the cheek or something like that. They're holding hands. Now I'm like, if I hold her
And
hand,
then she looks at you like,
right
the heck
now
are you- what are
he
you
thinks
doing?
like now she thinks I'm only holding her hand because
Yeah.
he's holding her hand. Now it's all these things you got to think about. And I'm just
Yeah.
like,
Then they start making out on the table. Now I have
And
to
now-
start doing it.
right, exactly. You have to up one up every time. Now they're like, we're married.
They're
and
feeding
she's
each
like-
other.
She's like, where's my ring at? And I'm
Yeah.
like, we've been dating for 7 days. It doesn't matter.
I just met you.
Right.
Why am
even
I on
know
a
you-
double date? I don't even know who these people are.
They kidnapped us. What do you mean? Yeah.
I actually enjoyed my one double date I went on. So I guess I don't entirely understand your sentiment there.
No, man.
God bless.
I went, so I guess I had, okay, my great date story, I'll tell that.
Yeah.
I have a lot of great
Shut up.
dates. But it's like,
Must be nice.
thanks. I think it's how you felt during it. Like, you know what I mean? So, I helped her move a couch, and it was just the experience of like driving there to drop the couch off and then driving back and just having a good experience. And this is gonna sound cheesy. I don't even know if I should be saying this or not, but I think I could be wrong. I'll have to ask her. But I think it was raining during, and I was just like, oh, it's raining. And I think we kissed in the rain. I believe. I could be wrong. I could be mistaken. Or like we wanted to and we didn't. But it was just like, that was just something that was kind of like cute. And I was like, oh my gosh. But yeah, again, it was just the experience of just like being with someone for so long
Yeah.
and then coming back. It was pretty cool.
I like that.
I enjoyed that.
Kissing in the rain, kissing in the snow.
There you go.
Yeah.
Snowfall? I feel like that'd be pretty cool.
It's
Kissing
fun.
the tornado.
Yeah. Volcano.
Kissing while she's dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah.
While she's in the casket, just one more time, babe. One more
Choking
time.
on food.
Yeah.
You know.
You
To
know.
be fair, I've actually seen that happen before.
Someone kiss
and it sounds gross, but like when it's like this old
I like how we said we were
couple-
gonna end on a good note. And we're talking.
Okay, never mind.
No, you gotta finish now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if it's like an old couple that's been married for like 70 years,
Yeah.
and like the man or the woman
not
is just
kissing.
like
not
breaking
kissing
down.
their
I mean,
lips.
yeah, it's still weird, but like at the end of the day, like you're like,
Yeah.
I'm like, he just lost like someone that he's lived 70 years of his life with. Like,
Yeah.
there's no possible way anyone could truly understand what he's going through.
Yeah. I guess that's fair.
It's
fair.
like someone cut off all of his limbs.
all
and then
right.
just
All
left
right.
him there.
Okay. Yep.
On a
Rotting
good note.
Yep.
Right.
On a good note.
All
Yeah.
right, but in all seriousness, Jess, it is such an
Put your
honor.
hand in,
Such an honor. for
Nate.
to
If
be
you could put
here.
your hand in, we would.
Um,
Here, I'll put my hand in for you.
Wow,
Mm-hmm.
the connection. Nate, you got tan. Whoa. That's crazy.
But
But in all seriousness,
appreciate you being here. Yes.
appreciate you being here. Couple things about Jess. Probably one of the most empathetic people
Yes.
I've ever met.
Cares so much.
And
Great
as
quality.
stupid as I can be,
And me.
and Jordan, we have balance, ladies and gentlemen, in our
Yes.
lives.
And it's from her.
And from her, well, she's one of the, I'd say we have a circle of friends,
Mm-hmm.
who I love as family, and I
Right.
would say, I trust probably more than anybody else in my life.
Yeah.
And Jess, by far, I've never met anyone more empathetic, more caring than you are. It's sometimes I'm like, dang, how do you
It's
even
like
have that?
so much.
How do you even
Yeah,
have that
yeah, yeah.
capacity?
We could tell stories for hours about
Yeah,
that.
and we don't. I don't say this out of ignorance of not knowing her well. We've known each other for a year now. We met in the internship for like over a year now.
Over a year
It's
now.
crazy, which is
Mhm.
Over
which
a
is
year
absolutely
now.
wild, and it almost feels like short to say a year.
Yeah.
But we spent so much time together, and just we can't even do it justice in the 2 podcast episodes
Mm.
to describe or for you guys to see everything that we've got to go through or talk about and,
Yeah, we've
and
been
all the
through a lot.
experiences we have. I mean, there's so many experiences we've had all together,
Yeah.
and so yeah, I just
Yeah.
I do want to honor that, because just as a friend, like it's like you are one of my best friends. I mean that.
J3
and-
baby.
And
J3.
Nate's the same way. Bobby's
the same
sometimes.
way as well. I think.
But it's like, yeah.
Mm.
There's a lot of qualities, and it's one of those empathy. I like to think I have a level of empathy, but like there's just
It's nothing compared to
it's
Jess.
like a gift that like
It's
Jess
a gift
has.
from God.
And
It is. She's been blessed.
and I honor that, because it's truly remarkable. And like who you are as a person is like you're one of the best people I know. So
Thank you.
yeah. So and
I'm getting jealous.
well, Jordan, I get to brag on you every day. So.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I just talking about her like we're not dating, and I'm just kind of like upset. So, you know,
Yeah.
we'll have a talk about this later.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
But no. And like I agree with what he said. I think everyone in our group, at least the 5 of us here, and Corey being the 6th, I think is really like the core.
Yeah.
We all have, I feel like a separate role.
Yeah.
And Jess is just like the one I feel like no matter what's going on, you know, you can call her or text her and just be like, I'm going through this.
Yeah.
And she'll just be there. And it's like, I can't think of the last time I've had a friend like that. You know what I mean? So like, you're the one I just kind of like play around with, goof off with. Bobby's the one that's just like, if I need good advice and like I know he's gonna be straight, like come across the plate with it, he's probably the one I'm gonna go to. Just
Right.
because like I know he does not care how I feel, regardless. He'll be like,
Yeah.
"You're an idiot, don't do that," and I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Nate, he's just, I think that he's extremely calm,
Mm-hmm.
and even when I'm like trying to be all crazy and be all wild, he just kind of brings me down to him, like,
Yeah.
and he's more like futurist, like thinking out like this, like planning out for that, and he puts things into perspective that I've never even thought about. So
Yeah.
then you have me,
Then we have you.
whatever that means.
Shout out.
I bring diversity to it.
we have him because we need
Diversity
to.
hire.
Right, exactly. I literally was the 1% that they needed. So without further ado,
Well, so yeah, and you'll see probably more members of our
you
friend
will.
group.
You will. Well, hopefully,
and
if
probably-
one of them decides to come on the podcast.
Maybe if, but yeah, Bobby or yeah, I just want to like, yeah, we all have, there's a lot of us and we're all different and we all have
Coke,
different
you should
takes.
sponsor us, by the way.
Yeah, and just you think in ways I've never thought of before. Like, so it's always interesting to hear what you have to say. That's why when we have these
Sponsor
conversations.
us.
Didn't even know speaking of when we were talking about the house, the lake house.
Yeah.
Didn't even think about the kids. Like, what I wouldn't even
Right,
thought about
right,
that. But it's
yeah.
an example of like
Yeah.
something that she thinks so outside of herself,
Mm.
and it's like it's admirable. Like
It is.
I desire to have that level of
Mm.
selflessness in my life.
Mm.
And I like to think I am a selfless person, but like you are one of the most selfless people I know. So that's just a little praise or a little honor to you as a person.
We appreciate you. And don't ever forget it.
ever,
Mhm.
Okay.
ever,
Okay.
never.
There you go. Well, without further
What?
ado. Oh, what?
I was gonna
Diversity.
say
Reverse Oreo.
thanks for having me, and I love you guys.
We love you too.
Love you too.
I love you. I love you, Nate. You two over there.
Yeah.
I love you as well. All you listeners, I love you as well.
Watching at home. Work.
And without further ado, this has been episode number 28. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Josh.
You're with
Nate, the producer.
and our special guest.
Jess.
And this is the Off-Brand Promised Land.
Pipe up.